Hello everyone, I am Game Walkthroughs 22 and I wanted to do a quick video talking about my 3-inch Jazwares collection. So these are all of the figures that I currently have. And I'm pretty proud of it. There's still a few characters that I'm still looking for. Let me just say, I hate how much these are nowadays. I've had to spend quite a bit on some of these guys. So originally, when I was younger, I only had the Black Knight Sonic, Clear Blue Sonic, the Werehog, Shadow, let me see, Knuckles, this Tails, and Silver. That was it. Those were the 6 that I had for the longest time. And then I eventually got, back when Toys R Us was still around, and back when Jazwares still had the license, then the next 2 figures I got were Free Rider's Sonic and Free Rider's Tails. And I've actually had to replace my Free Rider. This is not the original Free Rider Sonic that I had. I had to replace mine because the leg was like wonky. Like I don't know. It seemed like it seemed like it was gonna fall off. So I sold that one, and then I got another one from Amazon shortly before my birthday, a few years ago. And he's held up ever since, and hopefully he doesn't break. So like I said, these are a pain in the ass to get nowadays because they're just so expensive, because Jazwares lost the license to Sonic, like, I don't know, I guess 7 years ago now. And then after that, then I got the Chaotix Pack. And as you can see, my Charmy, one of his antenna broke off, and I'm not sure if it's able to be glued back on, so I may have to replace that one. But yeah, that sucks. Also, I'm not sure where SBO's Shuriken is. So yeah, just whatever. And then after that, then I got the Sonic with Rings, which is a really nice figure. Unfortunately, he broke and he had to be glued back together. Remember, I had to use like boiling hot water to like get his limbs to go back on. This figure completely fell apart. So it's unfortunate too, because this is one of the more expensive and harder to find Jazwares 3-inch figures. And I want to try to get another one, but man, is he expensive. And then after that, then I got the Super Pack with Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. And thankfully, none of these guys broke. Although I will say I'm not a huge fan of the newer joints on these guys, because they're very stiff, and yeah, they're tight, but they're very difficult to move, and I'm always worried that they're gonna break. So, but yeah, these guys were the later release. They still had the wrong color Chaos Emerald, but I mean, just whatever. I'm happy that I have them. And then then I got the Classic Sonic with the Motobug. And yeah, and then, you know, as time went on, I got more and more of these, and I'm trying to just get all of the characters that I don't have. My most recent one I got was the Amy with the hammer. My God, I had such a hard time finding this one. She was $100, so I mean, I paid quite a bit for her, but I'm just happy that I finally have her, because I've been wanting her ever since 2013. So I'm happy I finally have her, but yeah, a few of these I need to replace. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to replace some of these because they're just so expensive nowadays. Um, so, so Amy, well, this Amy I don't really need to replace. Just her one leg, fell off. It didn't break off, but it fell off like the day that I got her, and then I had to put her leg back on. And let me just say, when these joints break off, they are a pain in the ass to put back on. Like, maybe like not if like they break off, but just like, if they like come out of like the sockets, they're really hard to get back on. So that's why I always pray to God that none of the joints fall, like, come off of any of these guys anymore. So yeah, Charmy I probably won't be replacing because he's very expensive. Let me see, what other ones? Shadow, he's really hard to stand up, even with his stand. The problem is I got one that his knee goes forward, although it's only supposed to go back. So that sucks. The werehog, both of his legs snapped off, and those had to be glued back on. Let me just say, I absolutely hate the 3-inch werehog. I prefer the 5-inch one because this one, so not only does he break easily, but also he's a pain in the ass to stand up because he's so top heavy. Even with his stand, it's really hard to get him to stand. And especially if he's got really loose legs, then just forget about standing him. And if you've got one that the knees go forward, then he's not going to stand up. Like I already mentioned about the Sonic with the rings, that he fell apart. I'm just happy that we were able to fix him. And I think that is it in terms of figures that I need to possibly replace. Oh, also my classic Sonic as well, because for some reason, his one arm is useless. It can't move. I tried moving it and it's just really stiff. And if I try moving it, then the arm is like, I can see the arm is going to snap off. So unfortunately, I think I just got a bad one. It really sucks though, because, I mean, it can't really do much with him because his one arm just doesn't move. And it took me a while to get like any of his joints to move besides his head, because again, it's just so stiff. I think I got one of the later releases. So, but yeah, so bottom line is I love Jazwares. I miss when they used to do Sonic stuff. I do like Jakks Pacific as well, but I still have a soft spot for Jazwares because it's what I grew up with. And, looking past nostalgia, they've had quality control issues, but honestly, these are some of the best Sonic figures that we've ever gotten. And Jakks Pacific is giving us some characters we've never gotten in figure form before. But Jakks Pacific is doing a really good job. I just wish the figures were easier to find, whereas, with Jazwares, you could, walk into a Toys R Us and still find, something Sonic related, whereas Jakks Pacific, 90% of the time the shelves are completely empty, which really annoys all of us that are trying to collect these figures. But yeah, so bottom line is, if you like Sonic and you like the Jazwares line, definitely try to get some if you can. I'm gonna say real quick, so the six characters that I still don't have are classic Metal Sonic, classic Super Sonic, classic Amy, classic Robotnik, the Free Riders Wave, and then Big the Cat, I think, are the last 6 that I would need to have every character. And I know there's all these variants and stuff. I'm actually thinking about possibly getting the the All-Stars Racing, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so this was my look at the 3-inch Jazwares collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.